obfuscate. You're trying to distract from the real problem, which is genocide. No. You are trying to distract from the real problem.
Yes.
And by the way, it's not just in election years or when there's a riot that people like ourselves and Donald Trump bring up the real problem. You may not like him. There is no one who has done more proactively for judicial reform and the black community specifically than Donald Trump. For black employment, for black nonviolent offenders who've been let out. Barack Obama didn't do that.
Nope.
The actions were being taken when the cameras weren't even rolling, and so of course no one talks about it. Right. No one has done more. You may think he's a prick, and by the way, so do I. I had a realization.
I mean,
Did you watch his recent speech on the job? And then we'll go to the COVID thing. I think we might have to move Manny, the art critic, to tomorrow. Yeah. Did you watch his speech on the economy, the jobs?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard, and I realized why the left rightfully hates him. And let me present something to you here real quickly, okay? So he was sitting there and he was talking about the jobs, the jobs report, because everyone was thinking that unemployment was going to go up to 20% because of COVID. He goes, and every business show, and I respect the business shows, I watch them, but this is the greatest wrong prediction in the history of business shows. He goes, they said, okay, we're going to have 9 million job loss. One person said it's going to be 10 million, 8.2. Are we going to hit 20%? Are we going to hit 20%? These were the numbers, 9. And then when the jobs report came out, they said, whoa, that's a good number. That's a really good number. 3 million jobs. Someone said out loud, I think this is a typo, gained 3 million jobs. And just imagine, he goes, I swear to you, if you haven't seen it, he goes, just imagine how much better it would be if we didn't have the high taxes from the Democrats or the things they're proposing, like the Green New Deal. He goes, have you read the Green New Deal? It's baby talk.
It's like baby talk.
That's why I like him so much. That's why I like him.
Hilarious.
He rubs everyone's face in it. So I understand why the left hates him, because it's always a victory dance. I will say this, and I pray that we don't. We, as conservatives, have never had a president like that on the opposite side. If Donald Trump were a liberal who would be going out, and we would be just as pissed off if he said, I am going to kill so many babies. Okay? You think I can't tax you 90%? I just did. I just did. Imagine if someone was that in your face with everything horribly wrong morally. And the funny thing is the left thinks they have the moral virtue, the high ground. Yeah. And Donald Trump comes in, it's baby talk.
I think he plays the game better than anybody we have seen. And he also does it with reckless abandon. Like he just does not care what you think about him. But here's the thing. That would all be, horrible if the numbers were bad. The numbers aren't. Yeah. The best thing you said about the black community and what he's done is unemployment. Do you know,
it's lower than ever.
Do you know what people with jobs typically don't do? Commit violent crimes.
Right. Typically speaking.
Exactly. That's one of the best things that you could possibly do. Yeah. And he's done it for the black community. His numbers are just great.
He's done it more than anyone else. There's still obviously a long way to go.
There is, of course.
Better than the black
We're imperfect.
president.
The first black president of the United States couldn't do better than the racist, white, orange man who does everything wrong has done. Yeah. So there's a comparison.
And did you see the trend with Ben Carson? Everyone was furious because he said, well, I grew up at a time when there really was true systemic discrimination. Like there's not now?
No, there's not.